Google published their official top 3 AI tooling updates from I/O 2026. I ran them through a different filter. Which one actually cuts a solopreneur's monthly automation bill? 2 of 3 are noise unless you ship a Chrome extension. If you run automations on N8N, Make, or headless workers, and you're paying browserless, Appify, or a proxy stack every month, this decides where your next infra dollar goes. Most roundups grade these for extension devs. I'm grading them for people billing clients. I run 6 client automations on headless Chrome daily. Let me show you which one survives and which 2 get archived. Here's the setup. Google's official post ranks 3 updates. Modern web guidance for AI, Chrome DevTools primitives for agents, and AI assistance inside DevTools for developers. That ranking makes sense if you're writing Chrome extensions. It's the wrong ranking if you're a solopreneur or a small agency running automations that scrape invoices, enrich leads, or triage email through a headless browser. Different job, different winners. So I re-ranked them by 1 criterion. Does this reduce what I pay every month to keep client automations running? Let's go through them. Update 1 is modern web guidance for AI. This is Google telling models how to write better web code. If you're using Claude or another agent to generate front-end, sure, output quality goes up a bit. But if your automations run inside N8N, Make, or a Python worker calling an LM, this changes nothing in your stack. Your agent isn't writing a website. It's reading a page and pulling a value. Skip. 0 impact on your invoice this month. Update 2 is the one that actually matters, and Google buried it under the extension dev framing. Chrome DevTools now exposes primitives that agents can hook into directly. In plain terms, the browser is starting to give programmatic access to things you previously had to bolt on with Puppeteer plus a paid service. For a small business running 6 automations, this is the difference between renting a headless browser fleet and running one locally with a clean hook into the page. My current stack for a typical client mix, invoice scraping, portal logins, lead enrichment, runs me around $180 a month across browserless, a residential proxy pool, and a couple of worker containers. Swapping the browser-side capture layer to the new DevTools primitives on jobs where I control the environment, so anything non-anti-bot, drops that number to roughly $65 a month. That's not a demo. That's my next invoice. Update 3 is AI assistance inside DevTools for humans debugging pages. Useful if you spend your day in Chrome inspecting elements. Irrelevant to a production automation that runs at 3 a.m. while you sleep. Nice feature, wrong audience for us. So the scorecard for a solopreneur or small agency, 1 of 3 ships to clients this month, 2 get archived. And the criterion I used is the one I'd write on a whiteboard for any I/O, WWDC, or OpenAI Dev Day announcement going forward. Ask 2 questions. 1. Does this change the code my agent runs, or does it only change the code a human writes? If your automations still lean on paid headless browser services, the Chrome DevTools update is the one to test this week. See the client automations reship, invoice extraction, lead enrichment, email triage at BizflowAI. I/O. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the swap-in config lands in your feed before your next Infra invoice.